There's no turning back from here. Nope. Greater than great I am.
Hip-hop legal in full effect. It's only right that we present these stories on the back end with the same level of enthusiasm as we do on the front end when it plays out this way. And this is an interesting case as it's playing out. But for Mr. Deandre Baker, will not be charged for the incident that occurred. If you remember, towards the beginning of NFL training camp, apparently he was alleged to have robbed a couple of guys during a poker game. But come to find out that actually he has been a victim or alleged victim of an extortion plot, which you'll see in a second, but it was facilitated by an attorney, Mr. William Dean. This one is as bizarre as they come. Details are still unraveling, but what we know now, Mr. Dean, who is on the left side of your screen here, was locked up and has actually been charged in this apparent extortion plot.
New details in a case of an armed robbery involving NFL players. It is now turned into an extortion investigation and the arrest of an attorney. 7's Brandon Beyer live at the Broward County Jail to sort it all out. Brandon?
Yeah, and at this point, those two NFL players, charges dropped for both of them, and the only person facing charges at this point is an attorney in the case. And let me show you that person's picture. This is 50-year-old William Dean, and let me explain to you how he is related to all of this. Dean is an attorney who was representing several of the alleged victims in this case, and this case goes back to May. This was something that happened in Miramar. This was a poker game in Miramar where, according to reports early on, these two football players, we're talking about Deandre Baker and Quentin Dunbar, allegedly robbed a couple of people after that poker game. The victims have since recanted their story several times, and now that attorney is charged with extortion. William Dean is charged with going to Baker, asking for cash in exchange for victims changing their testimony yet again, clearing his name. After hearing that, state attorney's office said this is done. Those victims are no longer credible, and they are dropping the charges on Baker. Charges of extortion now filed on attorney William Dean.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hold on.
Hello?
Yeah, I just got robbed by an NFL player.
Okay, but tell me exactly what happened.
The guys was having a little get-together, you know, sitting around having fun, and I don't know, they got into some type of confrontation, and I was standing at the restroom, and Dre Baker came around with a gun, and him and his friend robbed me, and he told his friend to shoot me. And they took my bag and my money, my watch.
And are you at that location now?
Yeah.
And when did this happen?
Maybe like an hour ago.
Like an hour ago?
Like 45 minutes ago, but I had left. I had left my phone and stuff.
And is the person in the area?
No, they drove off in a black G-Wagon.
Okay, does anyone need medical attention?
No.
So not sure anything at the scene, okay, and you're saying that they drove off?
Yes.
What color vehicle did they leave in?
Black G-Wagon Mercedes.
And did you get a tag number on it?
No, they came through the front gate, though.
Okay,
it's a guard gate in the front.
Okay, what direction were they headed?
I mean, it's only one way out and one way in the subdivision, so they went out. I don't know which direction they went, but they would have had to go out the front. And there was some more guys in a white Lamborghini truck.
Okay. Another person left in a white Lamborghini?
Yeah. I know exactly who it is.
What is his name?
I know it's Dre Baker. He plays for the New York Times.
Okay. And what color shirt was he wearing?
Black.
And what color pants?
Black. Hello?
Okay, sir. And did this happen at this location?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.